There are thousands of DOS games. Most of them are terrible. I play one selected at random with a 20-minute time limit and record it live. This is the result. There's that logo again. Good old Interplay. Parallax Software. Descent. Enter your pilot name. Lonnie. So, you have a choice of input devices here. I'd like to go with the joystick. Let's see if it'll calibrate. Upper left-hand corner. It looks like it will. Lower right corner. And for those who don't know, you have to teach a game what input to expect from a joystick, and this is called joystick calibration. If you ever have a joystick attached in Windows, you'll be able to actually check that out. It does have a system to calibrate things. It is very much a 90s DOS game thing. So this is Descent by Parallax Software, and this I've played it briefly, not much, and I'll show you why not much. And we still have the keyboard, so that's cool. Beautiful soundtrack, as you can hear. That's being played through my SGM sound font. We'll just hit new game, and we'll go trainee. We'll take it easy. We'll take it easy. Now, this music was used in many a Doom mod. So, we are at a station around Earth. Post-Terran Minerals Corporation headquarters. And this is actually quite lengthy. Like, look at this. There's like a full story, massive sort of, background information that will carry on into the Free Space series proper. So, blah 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 blah. It's really good stuff, So, destroy all infected mines, keep the invading force from spreading further, but be sure to rescue any survivors. Destroy as many robots as possible, and each one of these objectives is the most important. Why did they have to design the mission by committee? That's a very good question. I'm just putting my phone on silent so that there'll be no more noise in the background. Though in my last game a plane went overhead. It didn't come out in the recording. And yet my phone does. So, you tell me. So, you're getting a sort of mission objectives thing, and then you're getting a sort of world-weary, cynic sort of response. So we have to launch a surprise attack into the mines with our craft and destroy their fusion reactor, which is deep in each mine. So, oh, how convenient. We would be able to blow them from orbit, but all uplinks to our stations have been severed. Oh, sure. Okay. So if you like backstory, this is one for you. There's a whole lot of stuff. So there's the sort of enemy that we'll be facing. And this is important. This is actually an important moment in gaming history. Because Descent not only offered you, I'll show you this shortly, full 360 degrees of motion, but it also did it in a fully 3D space. So you have various drones and lifters that you have to take out. And this is going to end really badly. I mean, look at this. Okay, and we're in. Now, joystick controlling at the minute. So we got up and down, which, again, is new. We're floating in midair here. Beautiful soundtrack, as I pointed out. we just launched a missile. So that's the missile. And that's our weapon. But we need to know how to move forward. That would be useful. So we've got decent control over things. It's just that we need our thrusters. And we don't have our thrusters at the minute. So we can't do much without them. Let's see. I'm just testing all the various joystick controls. I think we will need to go into the control settings. Customize above. Ah, there it is. So we want accelerate. Let's see. Button 3. And we'll have button 4 as reverse as well. And there's all kinds of banking and sliding and so on. And you're thinking to yourself, this is a game from 1994. So let's just make sure that they saved. Controls, customize above. Yes, it did. So it automatically saved the controls, which is nice. And let's just go hop in again. And we can hit escape to pause, to skip through this. So now we have the ability to go forward and reverse in a fully 3D space. Now this was revolutionary for the time because, oh, something is taking exception to us. Oh. And this is where you're just starting to get used to the idea of moving, and already you're under attack. Right, where are you? There you are. Goodbye. Unfortunately, we took a bit of damage there. Nothing too bad. And we've destroyed something there, but we can't fly through it. So we'll head this way. And oh, we destroyed that one. There's another round there. He'll be coming for us. There he is. Just duck under there and hit him with the lasers. Good night. And there's another one. Crept up behind us. Whew. Anybody else there? There's a big warning label next to it. That's not a good sign. Can't seem to get through there. Yeah, and you'll see that there's the speed with which they fire these early ones is very slow. Gives you the opportunity to just sort yourself out, and you can boost your shield to over 100 by the looks of things, which is nice. There looks to be somebody over there. Let's leave a trail of fire. Oh my goodness. Alright, we got concussion missiles. Let's use one. Right, we've dealt with that. And you can see your score in the top right, sorry. And then your lives system in the top left. Now, the one thing you'll notice about Descent, other than the fact that it's hideously motion sickness inducing, so if I have to stop early because I'm sick, I do apologise. And other than the fact that you can get turned around very easily, is that there's no jet sounds. Your propulsion system doesn't make a noise. So it says there red access denied, which should be very familiar to fans of Doom, which this was, billed as a Doom killer, and on a technical sense it was, like far superior than any Doom engine game at the time. But oh, goodbye. Oh, I think that's a healing thing, yes. That healed us up nicely, and we'll just take you from behind. Aha. Yeah, you weren't expecting that, were you? No, you were not. Right. This also works on the same principle as most shooter games. And that is, if you're in the same spot as an enemy, then you're headed in the right direction. Just follow the trail of enemies. Now, obviously I'm not very good at this game. One look at me playing it should be able to tell you that. but it's a very good game. It's one of those where I'm not particularly good at it, but I can acknowledge, you know, sometimes you just have to, you know, you have certain games where it's just like, yes, I suck at this, but I truly get that this is, you know, an incredible game. Can we get through there? Oh, well, that's one way of doing it. Hostage rescued. Hostage rescued. We are an hero. Okay. Bad grammar aside, deliberately. Doesn't seem to do much there. Is there... Yes. I thought there was. I played this with source port a while back, and as you can see, there is a fully 3D wireframe auto map. Now, it's not as good as, say, the auto map for a game like Duke 3D or anything. You can zoom in and out of it, you can sort of twirl it around, and that's using the tab key. So you can have a vague idea what to do. Not if you get lost, when you get lost. Because you will get lost on that first level because of the verticality. So we can head this way, and yep, I object to your general presence, but we are going down. There we are. Let's just avoid that. And I ran straight into that. Okay. Some serious forces here. I should probably dodge these bullets. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? There we are. And we're down to 78 on rookie. So this looks like the reactor here. But there's the red key. We'll take that. And let's just swing by and swing back. And now you can see we're kind of turned around a bit here. That's okay, you can reorient, you know. Okay, we have our red key with some lovely lava there. Alright, there we go. You can just use the numpad if you get a bit stuck. Let's head up this way. Alright. Yes, shoot that thing for no reason. Now, we need to go and find the beginning of the level, because that's where we were before. And once more, I am hopelessly lost, but that's not the game's fault. I want to point this out now. Sure, the game can be a bit to get used to, you know, in terms of movement and stuff, but it's me. My spatial awareness is not good. You know, in a big old space environment, it's fine, but in an enclosed area like this, I struggle. I really do. You should have seen me on the Death Star trench runs and things like that, you know, in X-Wing and X-Wing Alliance as well. I was embarrassingly bad. So, I guess it's the opposite end, if the map is correct there. Am I going the right way? It's the $1,000,000 question. And it's a question that you will be asking yourself throughout Descent. Because I might be going in circles and circles. I think I am. I've got myself turned around again, haven't I? Right. I guess we'd go that way. And then we'll take a left. Maybe. We take a left? No, there's wall there. And you're beginning to see what I mean. Like, the wireframe maps, while they're good, they're limited by their time, you know. This was so far ahead in terms of what it was trying to do. There we go. We've made it to the red door. We just pummel this guy with shots. Oh, there's another one there. And just skillfully run straight into their weaponry. And what is that? Energy boosted. Now you can really see here what I'm talking about with regards to getting turned around. Where am I meant to go? Here, I think. What is that? Right. Okay. And I'm dead. So yeah, that's the goal of Descent. I'm not particularly good at it. You died in the mine. Your ship and its contents were incinerated. So I failed the first level on Rookie, but that's Descent, and it's really good. Just don't take my piloting skills to be sort of any indication of the quality of game that you've got there. It's an all-time classic. It was billed as a Doom killer for a reason. Like, the team would go on to make, you know, Descent 2, which was even better, and then members of that team would go on to make the Free Space series as well, which are some of the best sort of space shooters ever. So I mean, like, I can't say enough good things about Descent. It's just that I feel horribly sick now. And that's the big problem. They were trying to do so much, but the technology at the time just did not afford them, you know, what they needed in order to quite pull off what they were trying to do. A few years later, if you look at any footage of Descent 3, Free Space the Great War, you'll see that the technology had evolved to a point where fully 3D, 360 degree movement was much more feasible. But yeah, for the time, yeah, struggle, a real struggle. And if you like watching me play shooters of any description, then I have a Free Space review on the Get Off My Lawn series. I have a Free Space 2 review, and I have a whole pile of other first-person shooter videos for you to look at. And if you like those, feel free to subscribe. Now, to shake off that sickness,